Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. 513, baby. All right, YouTube subscribers. You guys are watching this on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. We're up to 478 subscribers. Getting closer to 500. Speaking of getting closer, we're getting closer and closer to baseball starting. All right. Major League Baseball owners gave the governors a go-ahead Monday to make a proposal to the players' union that could lead to the Corona's delayed season starting around the July 4th weekend in ballparks without fans. Now, if they do this, everybody's going to have the designated hitter, which, honestly, it's 2020. Major League Baseball is the only sport that has two different rules for two different leagues. Nobody else has this. I think it's time to just... The DH isn't going away. Players' Union will not let it go away because it's an extra job and it can prolong veterans' careers. Just let everybody have the DH. Moving forward, just keep it going, which is probably what's going to happen after this. All right, they say spring training would start early to mid-June. A person familiar with this decision told the Associated Press the person spoke on the condition of the anomaly because the details were planned but not announced. Okay, here we go. Each team would play about 82 regular season games, most against opponents in its own division with interleague matchups, which is like they talked about earlier with, you know, all the American League Central and the National League Central together, which is fine. It keeps them from, traveling a lot. Okay, now this part I understand. Like I said, I don't care what it is right now, just as long as they have baseball. No fans, DH, whatever. This part, I don't want them to do moving forward, but this is the postseason play. Excuse me. Postseason play would expand from 10 clubs to 14, doubling the wild cards in each league by 4. See, like I said, I'm fine with that. I think because it's, like I said, I'm fine with anything as long as they play. I don't want 14-team playoff moving forward. I don't want that. Now, this is interesting. The All-Star game scheduled for Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles will likely be called off. Well, yeah, because you're not going to play enough. They're going to have a hard enough time just getting these games in before it starts getting too cold to play. So, of course, they're not going to have the All-Star game. Now, teams will propose that players receive a percentage of their 2020 salary based on revenues. Now, this is going to be the hang-up. Major League Baseball receives during regular season and postseason, which likely will be among the most continuous aspect of the proposal and the negotiation with the players. Basically, the owners are like, look, we're losing money. Why shouldn't you guys lose money? Now, like I've said in past shows, if it comes down to money, and this is the reason that you guys don't bring baseball back, you think it was bad in 94 when you canceled the rest of the season and the World Series getting fans back? If you cancel it now because of money, it's going to be, nobody's going to care. Because right now there's so many people that are out of a job, unemployed, so much stuff going on. So you got billionaire owners fighting with millionaire players. Fans like us don't care about your money. Sorry, if you're hearing construction noise, we're doing construction in my house. So if you hear banging and stuff, that's what's going on. And that's one of the reasons my videos have taken so long to get out. I've been working on my house all week. So anyway, it looks like we're getting progress. They supposedly sent the proposal to the players. And like I said, if money is the reason that holds this up, I'm going to be very, 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 very upset. Because there's so much other stuff going on right now. The world, I don't say the world, this country needs sports back. We need something normal. We need things to get back to normal as close as we can. If you have baseball, the first 2 months, whatever, without fans, fine. I mean, Korean baseball, they started a couple weeks ago, and I think this past weekend, they started letting fans back in. So, and as far as I know, there hasn't been a spike or anything there. So that's a good blueprint for Major League Baseball and professional sports in America to go by. So, I think it's something brought up, okay, I don't think it's such a shortened season, and by the time they get this started, the regular season trade deadline would almost be there. It's, I can't. They've moved it. I can't remember if it's in July or August anymore. I think it's in July now, or May to June. Anyway, it's really close. I don't think there's going to be any trades. I think there's no trades. I think you just go with what you got, play the season, 14-team playoff, DH in both leagues, and like I said, there's a couple things out of this that I would love to use moving forward. I love the Central Division the way they were talking about having it set up, with both Chicago teams, St. Louis and Kansas City, the two Ohio teams, Cleveland and Cincinnati in the same division, and then Detroit and Minnesota. Like I said, I don't really want Atlanta. I'd rather get Pittsburgh because that's a better geographic rivalry for us and for the Cubs and the Cardinals because we all have been in the same division. Atlanta, we haven't been in the same division with them since '95. So they're more down south or east, So I would rather Pittsburgh come in and put Atlanta in the east. But anyway, that's what I hope they do that moving forward. And I hope they take the DH and just keep it in baseball. 14-team playoff, I don't like it. Do it this year, fine. But I don't really like it moving forward. Either way, right now, I just want baseball to get back. And like I said, if money holds this up, you're going to have some very, very, very upset fans. All right. This show and every show is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right. Last week, I read an article. I was talking about an article. It wasn't necessarily my opinion. One of my buddies at work was blowing me up saying, you think they should sign A.J. Green before they sign Joe Mixon, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, it was an article. I didn't say that. I think they should sign Joe Mixon before A.J. I'm honestly fine if they don't sign A.J. at all. He just does the franchise tag and we let him go. I love A.J. Green. He's 31 years old. He's been injured for 2 years. I'm fine with tagging him this year and letting him go. Because you got Tate, you got Boyd, now you got Higgins. I mean, those three right there, those are going to be your core three wide receivers moving forward. So I'm okay with letting AJ go. My point that I keep saying is I love Joe Mixon, but Joe Mixon is not getting Christian McCaffrey money. We don't need to give him that money, We need to sign him for, I can sign him for 4 years, but running backs, I hate to say it, but he can have a really good year, 1 year, and then he just loses it the next year. Do you guys remember Rudy Johnson? Rudy Johnson had 2 great years with the Bengals, and then he fell off the table. I mean, it happens to the best of them. So that's my concern with Joe Mixon. You got to sign him for 4 years, but it's an NFL contract. They could cut him. So you got to make sure after 2 years, if you cut him, we don't owe him anything. So he's got to get all his money up front. Anyway, that's what I was saying. The article was saying that they think they should sign AJ longer. I didn't agree with the article. I just read the thing. You guys got to actually listen to what I say. Anyway, speaking of Mixon, all right, here, I got an article about it. Before the 2020 NFL Draft, the Cincinnati Bengals were reportedly preparing for an offseason holdout by running back Joe Mixon, who's entering the final year of his rookie contract and campaigning for a new deal. After foregoing any running backs in the draft, Bengals didn't draft any running backs, they are publicly motivated toward a long-term extension for Mixon, says basically the GM, Duke Tobin. He recently told Lance McAllister on 700 WOW, the Bengals have talked with the running back about a new contract. This is Tobin from Pro Football Talk. Joe, obviously a guy that has shown lots of ability, Tobin said. He's in a year that he can be extended, and he is a guy that we visited with we'll go through those discussions. They're basically, if I could read, they're visiting with him and trying to sign him long term. The great thing about Joe is he goes about it the right way. He's the type of guy you want to lock up to a long-term deal. We will see if we can find the commonality to get that done over time here. So they're working on it, and like I said, I don't know what Joe wants. I haven't heard him say anything about what he wants, which is fine. He doesn't need to tell us. That's something he should be telling the Bengals, That should be kept in-house, and none of us should know what he wants, what the Bengals are offering, any of that stuff. So, like I said, my issue is I want them to sign him. I think he's a top 5 running back. They need to sign him. They just can't sign him they can't get stuck with him, Todd Gurley, the Rams got stuck with Gurley. That's a prime example. Gurley had, 3 great years. They signed him to this huge contract. And then he went, whoop, and he just, his knee acted up and he was never the same. Now, maybe he gets rejuvenated when he goes to Atlanta. I don't know. But that's the downfall the Bengals are trying to avoid with Joe Mixon. Either way, I want them to sign him. I hope they'll sign him. I'm so excited about the Bengals season. I'm so excited about the Red season if it ever starts. All right. Like I said at the beginning of the show, YouTube subscribers, you guys are awesome. I totally enjoy all the comments and everything. And I had one guy ask if I ever tried to get in touch with any of the other YouTube guys and do a show about the Bengals. I would love to. I don't know any of them. So, that would be a great idea if they hook up with some of these other YouTubers and maybe we do a big show gets the Steeler fans and make fun of them or something. I don't know. Anyway, that would be a great idea. But like I said, I enjoy all the comments you guys give me. Like I said, I'm up to 478 subscribers. Please continue to subscribe to my show and tell everybody about me. We can also discuss these topics and more on my Facebook groups that I help run. They are Bengals Nation, Bearcats Country, Reds Country, and Cyclones Country. Those guys, those are great groups. We have some great conversation on there. Like Bearcats right now, this big thing is, hey, do you remember this Bearcat? Hey, do you remember this Bearcat? It's just like, and there was somebody posted on Bearcat Country. I remember all of them. I'm getting old. I said, you and me both, buddy. So anyway, we have a great time on the Facebook group. So, find them, try to join them, and we'll let you in. Other than that, beginning of the week, that's just sports, baby.